All right, so we're diving into the world of wicker furniture making. That's pretty cool. Uh, we've got all your RoleCatcher resources right here, and we're going to help you prep for that interview. Think about like workshops, filled with that aroma of rattan and willow,
Yeah.
turning these natural materials into some incredible pieces.
Yeah, it really is a craft that blends artistry and practicality. And speaking of practicality, let's get you ready to land that job.
Okay, perfect. So let's just jump right into some interview questions. First up, the classic. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, so this is your chance to kind of like introduce yourself as a wicker furniture maker, not just any other candidate. So think about it like this. Did a family member's workshop inspire you? Or maybe did you just discover this love for weaving while you were building a backyard fort when you were a kid? That's where your genuine story comes in.
I love that, a genuine origin story. Now, they might follow up with something like, what was the most challenging part of learning to weave?
Exactly, and be ready to talk about what you learned from that challenge. Employers want to see resilience and a willingness to learn. And remember, RoleCatcher's AI can actually help you identify which skills to highlight based on the specific job description.
That's so helpful. Okay,
Okay.
next question. What's your favorite part about making wicker furniture?
All right, so this is where your passion shines. Don't just say, I like working with my hands. Really think about, is it the problem solving of intricate designs? Is it the satisfaction of transforming raw materials? Or is it the joy of just seeing your creation become someone's favorite chair?
Yeah, I think the RoleCatcher Career Guide emphasizes that employers are looking for that spark. That passion translates to dedication.
Absolutely. And you can tailor your answer to resonate with the company's values. So if they focus on sustainable practices, you might want to highlight your love for working with natural, eco-friendly materials.
Speaking of which, how do you ensure your furniture is of high quality? Might come up.
Yeah, this is where you get specific. Talk about your process. Maybe you source rattan that's known for its durability. Or you have a specific technique for tight, even weaves. The Rollcatcher Guide suggests showcasing your knowledge here.
Yeah, they also mentioned staying updated on industry trends.
Exactly. They might ask you what are some current trends in wicker furniture. So be ready to share examples and how you incorporate them into your work.
So showcasing that you're not just skilled, but you're also informed and evolving.
Precisely. Now, another common question is how do you handle difficult or intricate designs?
Okay, so here they're looking for your problem-solving skills.
Exactly. Tell them about a time you tackled a tricky design. Maybe a client wanted a curved love seat. How did you approach it? What tools or techniques did you use? This is where a good story can make you memorable.
And RoleCatcher's AI can help you analyze the job description and tailor your stories to really highlight the skills that they're seeking.
Right. For example, if the job description mentions precision, you can talk about a time that you had to meticulously adjust your weaving pattern to achieve a specific curve.
Okay, next question. How do you ensure the comfort of your pieces?
All right, so, it's not just about looks, it's about functionality. You might discuss considering ergonomics like seat height back support, even the type of cushioning.
And again, be specific. Do you use a particular type of foam for cushioning? Do you consider the intended use of the furniture? Like, is it for lounging or dining?
Yes, and they might even follow that up with, what are some challenges in designing comfortable wicker furniture? So think about factors like material flexibility, weaving patterns that affect support, and achieving that right balance between aesthetics and comfort.
Okay, let's kind of shift gears to customer interactions. How do you handle customer feedback or complaints?
All right, so this is a good one. You want to focus on active listening and understanding the customer's perspective. You could share a story about a time you successfully resolved an issue. Maybe a customer found a flaw and you went above and beyond to repair or replace the piece.
Yeah, it's about showcasing your professionalism and commitment to customer satisfaction.
Absolutely. And remember, RoleCatcher's AI can analyze your answers and suggest ways to strengthen them. It might identify keywords from the job description and recommend incorporating them into your response.
So you're not just answering the question, but you're demonstrating you're the right fit for the specific role. Now let's tackle a question that allows you to showcase your skills. What's the most challenging piece of wicker furniture you've made?
Okay, so choose a piece that really pushed your boundaries. Maybe a complex design or a unique material, or even just a demanding timeline. Explain the challenges you faced and how you overcame them.
So this is another opportunity to weave in details from the job description, highlighting skills that align with their requirement.
Exactly. For example, if the job description emphasizes problem solving, you might talk about how you had to develop a new weaving technique to achieve a specific design element.
Okay, let's move on to a question that's essential for any furniture maker. How do you ensure your wicker furniture is durable and long-lasting?
All right, so this is where you showcase your knowledge of materials, construction techniques, and best practices for ensuring longevity. You might discuss choosing high-quality rattan known for its strength, reinforcing stress points with double weaving, or applying a protective finish.
In RoleCatcher's Career Guide emphasizes the importance of showcasing your expertise in these technical aspects.
Absolutely, and they might even ask what are some common causes of wicker furniture damage, and how do you prevent them? So be ready to discuss environmental factors, care and maintenance tips, and your approach to building furniture that can withstand everyday use.
So you're demonstrating your commitment to craftsmanship and customer satisfaction.
Precisely. Now let's tackle a question that's all about managing your workflow. How do you manage your time when working on multiple projects at once?
This is where you showcase your organizational skills, your ability to prioritize tasks, and your time management strategies.
You could discuss using a project management system, prioritizing tasks based on deadlines, or breaking down large projects into smaller, more manageable steps.
And again, RoleCatcher's AI can help you tailor your answer to the specific job description. If they're looking for someone who can handle a fast-paced environment, you might emphasize your ability to adapt to changing priorities and meet tight deadlines.
Right, you want to show them that you can thrive in their work environment. Okay, let's move on to a question that allows you to showcase your passion for the craft. What are some current trends in wicker furniture that excite you?
This is where you demonstrate your knowledge of the industry and your enthusiasm for its evolution.
Yeah, so share examples of emerging trends that inspire you, such as the use of sustainable materials, the integration of technology, or the resurgence of traditional weaving techniques.
RoleCatcher suggests tying your answer back to your own work, explaining how these trends influence your designs or your approach to furniture making.
Exactly. It's about showing that you're not just aware of trends, but also actively engaged in shaping the future of wicker furniture making.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, but there's still so much more to explore. In the next part, we'll delve deeper into how RoleCatcher's AI can help you craft the perfect resume and cover letter to make a lasting impression.
Stay tuned for more insights and strategies to help you land that wicker furniture making job. Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of wicker furniture making. In the last part, we tackled some tough interview questions, and now we're going to explore how RoleCatcher's AI can help you craft a standout resume and cover letter.
Yeah, it's not just about what you say in the interview, right? It's also about how you present yourself on paper. Your resume and cover letter are often that first impression you make on a potential employer.
And in today's digital age, with all the applicant tracking systems and all the AI-powered screening tools, it's more important than ever to have application materials that are tailored to the specific job that you're applying for.
That's where RoleCatcher's AI-powered resume and cover letter builder comes in. It analyzes the job description and pinpoints the skills and keywords that employers are looking for.
It's like having a personal career coach, helping you highlight the most relevant aspects of your experience. So, for instance, if a job description emphasizes attention to detail, RoleCatcher's AI might suggest showcasing your meticulous approach to selecting and inspecting raw materials.
Yeah, it's all about making those connections between your skills and the employer's needs. And the RoleCatcher Guide mentions that it's not just about adding keywords, it's about structuring your resume in a way that's easy for both humans and AI to read.
Absolutely. RoleCatcher's AI can even suggest different resume formats based on the industry and the company's culture.
So for a traditional furniture company, a classic chronological format might be best. But for a modern design studio, a skilled-based format that highlights your creativity and innovation could be more effective.
Right. It's about understanding the nuances of each opportunity and presenting yourself accordingly. And remember, RoleCatcher's AI is constantly learning and evolving based on a massive database of job postings and successful resumes.
So it's like having access to the collective wisdom of countless hiring managers and career experts.
Exactly. Now let's talk about the cover letter. This is your chance to tell your story and connect with the hiring manager on a personal level.
Yeah, I agree. In a world of digital communication, a well-written cover letter can really set you apart. And just like with the resume builder, RoleCatcher's AI can help you craft a cover letter that's both compelling and tailored to the specific job.
It can analyze the job description, identify key themes and requirements, and even suggest ways to weave those into your narrative.
Maybe you have a unique apprenticeship experience or a passion for incorporating traditional weaving techniques. RoleCatcher's AI can help you highlight those aspects of your background.
And it's not just about the content, it's also about the tone and style. RoleCatcher can help you strike the right balance between professionalism and personality.
You want to sound confident and enthusiastic without being overly formal or stuffy. And one of the things I love about RoleCatcher's AI is that it provides feedback on your cover letter, just like a human editor would.
It's like having a personal writing coach at your fingertips. It can flag grammatical errors, suggest stronger word choices, and even recommend ways to improve the overall flow and structure of your letter.
So whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, RoleCatcher's AI can help you create application materials that make a strong first impression.
It's about putting your best foot forward and showcasing your unique skills and experience in a way that resonates with potential employers. Now, before we move on to the next part of our deep dive, let's shift our focus from the immediate job application to the bigger picture of career development.
Okay, what do you mean by the bigger picture?
Well, landing a job is just the first step. It's important to think about your long-term career goals and how you can continue to grow and develop your skills.
That's where RoleCatcher's Career Compass tool comes in. It's designed to help you navigate your career path, set goals, and identify opportunities for advancement.
Yeah, it's like having a roadmap for your career guiding you toward your aspirations. It can help you identify potential career paths within the furniture industry, explore related fields, and even discover new opportunities you might not have considered before.
So maybe you start out as a wicker furniture maker. But with RoleCatcher's guidance, you could eventually become a designer, a workshop manager, or even start your own furniture business.
The possibilities are endless, and RoleCatcher's AI is there to help you explore those possibilities and make informed decisions about your career trajectory.
It's about taking ownership of your professional journey and shaping your own future.
Now, in the final part of our deep dive, we'll shift our focus back to the interview process and explore some advanced tips and strategies for making a lasting impression on potential employers.
All right, stay tuned for more insights.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We've talked about crafting your resume, prepping for tough questions, and even thinking about your long-term career path. Now let's really focus on those final moments that can make or break you right the interview.
Yeah, it's showtime. And while we've prepped for questions, there's more to acing an interview than just the right words.
Absolutely. It's about the whole package. So let's start with something simple but crucial: body language.
Yeah, you want to project confidence even if you're a little bit nervous on the inside. Good posture, eye contact, a genuine smile, all of these can make a huge difference.
I think the RoleCatcher Interview Guide actually had a whole section on this, and they emphasize the importance of a firm handshake, too. It shows that you're engaged and enthusiastic.
Yeah, it's all about that first impression. Now, beyond just appearing confident, active listening is key. It's not just about hearing the questions. It's about showing that you're processing them.
So like nodding, asking clarifying questions if something isn't clear.
Exactly. Even reflecting back what you've heard. So, for example, if they ask about your experience with cane binding, you could say, so you're interested in my experience with cane binding, particularly its application in restoring antique chairs. I've found that to be.
Yeah, it shows that you're not just waiting for your turn to speak.
Yeah.
But you're genuinely, engaged in the conversation.
Absolutely. And it can lead to a more natural, flowing discussion. Now, remember earlier when we talked about storytelling, that comes into play here too.
Right. Stories help us connect, make you memorable.
Exactly. So have a few anecdotes ready that highlight your skills. Maybe a time that you exceeded a client's expectations with a custom design, or how you tackled a complex repair on an heirloom piece.
And using RoleCatcher's AI beforehand can help you choose those stories that really align with what the specific employer is looking for.
Right. If they've emphasized traditional techniques in their job description, you might share a story about learning from a master weaver or restoring a vintage wicker piece.
Okay, so now what about those unexpected questions, the ones that throw you off script?
Those are meant to test how you think on your feet. So stay calm, take a breath, and try to really showcase your thought process.
RoleCatcher gave a great example. If you could design a wicker throne for a king, what would it look like?
It's definitely quirky, but you could talk about incorporating symbols of strength and leadership, maybe using specific weaving patterns or materials that reflect those qualities.
Yeah, it's not about the right answer. It's about how you get there.
Exactly. Now remember, an interview is a two-way street. You're also assessing if this is the right place for you, so have some good questions prepared.
Yeah, don't just ask about salary. Dig deeper. Maybe ask about their commitment to sustainable materials, what their design process is like, or even what opportunities for growth there might be within the company.
Exactly. It shows that you're thinking long-term and that you're genuinely interested in their work. And lastly, don't underestimate the power of a thank you note afterward.
Whoa, a handwritten note. In this digital age.
It really does stand out. It reiterates your interest. And you can even use it to address something specific from the conversation or answer a question you wish you'd answered a little bit better.
Oh, that's a great tip. So from understanding Wicker to nailing the interview, we've covered a lot of ground.
And remember, RoleCatcher is your ally throughout this whole journey. Their AI-powered tools and resources can help you craft a compelling application, prepare for those tricky questions, and even map out your career path.
Yeah, it's like having a personalized support system guiding you toward your dream job.
So go out there, showcase your skills, and weave your own success story in the world of wicker furniture, making a